So if I do it there. Of course, half of it fell. Why would it not? Let's just make this look not horrible. I realise that cracked sand is probably not the best building material, but it's what I have, so I'm using it. It's an abundant natural resource that we would be foolish not to exploit. Or something like that. I am going to open this bottle up. I don't think I'm going to go through it, because that would be... At this point, that feels insane. No, okay, apparently we're going through it. Oh, it looks like somebody else has already been here. The Ender Dragon dead? Yeah, Ender Dragon's dead. Okay, that's cool. I'm okay with that. Kill the Ender. Oh, I actually wasn't looking at you, mate. Okay, keep your eyes on the floor. Oh, look, there's an Oblivion Hive. You what, mate? Go away, Enderman. I did not look at you. I literally just want to pick up the freaking dragon egg so I can put it back down again, so I get credit for the quest. Because I don't think we have any way to respawn the... We don't have FG8, we don't have a Draconic Evolution, we don't have a Hardcore Ender expansion, so yeah, I don't think we have any way to actually respawn the dragon. Which also means that like most of the Ender branch of bees are going to be incredibly difficult because they need a dragon egg as a flower. Yes, I don't know who decided that was a good idea either. What kind of cloud is this? Dark cloud. Me too. So light and fluffy, causes lightning strikes. Yeah, you can stay here. Although, can we use that as power? Do we have anything that No, I don't think we actually have anything good. Are you still mad at me? No, good. Are you still hurt? No. Well, yeah, he is. I just don't really. I assume this still works. It has been a long time. Yay! Oh man, I actually have to kill the Ender Dragon. Well. So, given that I'm the only one that still seems to be playing this, I'm just going to go ahead and take the Dragon Egg with me. If anyone needs a Dragon Egg, then they can come and get it, but oh, apparently I can. Does it need to be just a glass ball? Okay. Do I have any glass balls? Mana glass balls. Don't think I have. Oh, I have a glass ball. I should have done this at the same time. I can't complete it though because I haven't completed that. Because I can't respawn the Ender Dragon. What do I actually need it for? Is it Legal Tiara, Life Aggregator, Index? I might use that. Starco or Black Hole Talisman's kind of useful. Red String. You need it for Red String? That's insane. Comport Spark, Resident Ivy. Okay. No idea what most of that does. I suppose it kind of makes sense for Red String, actually. I should have brought Scoop with me as well. Why does the sky look like obsidian? Look at it. The pattern's like almost the same. I will need to see if there is a way we can respawn the Ender Dragon because I don't know how much of that quest line is locked behind it. If any. I may pop into single player actually and it's just cheat to find out how much that unlocks and then either I need to speak to Saf and see what we can do. I mean, there are ways around it. You could just like opt me and then I can edit the book to complete that specific quest. Or we could clear the end. Clear the world folder for the end and respawn the whole dimension. I mean, yeah, there are multiple ways around it. We could look at that. Plenty of Steam at least. So okay, so that unlocked a huge bunch of new quests. Make a tank, make a blast. Oh no, that's a boiler. This is the one I want to do because this lets me start getting into bees. and I really want to get bees. Like, really want to. It's been so long since I played with bees. I actually can't remember playing with bees. That's how long it's been. So we need some bronze, which I probably have some of. Actually, I've got quite a lot of bronze. To make carpenters, that's 8 bronze in a rolling machine. That's new. Actually, I want to make a crafting table or two. Just so that I don't have to walk up here every time I want to craft something that uses something from the rolling machine. I'm just going to dink a couple of these in the ground. I mean, there are like crafting tables on the opposite room, but you know, that's way too far away. Geez, you really expect me to walk like 5 blocks just to use a crafting table? We're probably going to need several of these, so I'm going to make 4 of them. There's enough water, there's enough coal. Okay, let's let that do its thing. And then we need some glass, some more bronze. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. It's just one we need for the carpenter, so we'll do that first. We're also going to have to clear out a new room for this. So let's do that quickly. So based on the size of this room, we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. 12 blocks up. So 1, 2. It's incredibly unuseful. Why would you do this to me? Why would you put dirt right in front of me? Put it somewhere else where somebody else cares about it. Give it to a skyblocker. They love dirt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that should put us at the 2, 2, 2, 2. So this should be the edge of the smelter here. One, two. So the question is, do we want to put all of our machines in one place? I think the answer to that is probably going to be no. We don't have extreme reactors. We don't have big reactors. So what do we have power-wise? That's a Thaumcraft add-on by the looks of it. Okay, so we have effectively got Mechanism or Railcraft as our big power. BC technically we could, in theory, use some of, but red plasma? What? I don't remember red plasma. Need to, so we're going to need fairly. We're going to need a fairly hefty power supply for AE, as well as Vinny's genetics. Do we have Gendustry? Don't have Gendustry, which is okay, that's fine. So that's one less power sink. That's what I'm looking for. I think we make a reasonably sized room here. Doesn't have to be massive. Probably 9 by 9 would actually work. I'm going to make a dyer factory. 3, so doorway's going to be there. And then I'd always put a couple just a little bit past it so that I don't. Just so that I remind myself that this is not the end of the corridor. I mean, it could be the end of the corridor. You know, we could decide to not go any further this way, but I think we will. So that's 3. It's actually only 2. We want a wall, obviously. I'm just going to roughly whack out this room. I'm not going to worry about decorating it. I'll do that between this session next. And 1, 2. Okay, so that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 more. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Good. And we'll say over here, 3 across, 2, 3. Watch the corner. 1, 2, 3. Of course. Let's go get a shovel. Probably finished. Make and craft the last one, and then we'll turn it off on the way back when we have our shovel. Or spade, if you. That's a grafter, that's not a shovel. No, we'll use an actual shovel. So yeah, you should finish crafting. So we'll turn it off just to preserve our water. It's more the water I'm worried about than the coal coke or coal, which will probably turn into eventually. Because I obviously have coal seeds, so that's not a massive resource investment. I think we're going to end up using either Thaumcraft golems or BC robots as farming. I kind of want to use robots, but this is a fairly magically focused pack, so golems might not be such a terrible idea. As I'm sure we do have. Yeah, so we do have robots. Gar farmer. Okay, so the room's built. Now we just need to put some sort of power stuff in here. I wonder if it's going to ask us to then make a squeezer. I'm kind of assuming that's next, but I don't know for sure. May as well just go and build the gardener. Glass. There's clear glass, normal glass. There we go. That. 6 of those. Carpenter. What's it called? Yeah, squeezer and centrifuge. That's what I thought. Wow. Cedar bricks, furnace, but that's not too difficult. The only difficulty is really the creosote oil. 10. And that is copper. Told you I need a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I don't have copper, but that's not an insurmountable task. Let's grab some glass first. So the squeezer will let me make apiaries, which I can then use to breed actual bees, which is not a terrible thing, in my opinion. So if we do squeezer, carpenter, It's one thing to know what you want to do, it's another thing to actually decide where you're going to do it. I'm going to move all the torches in one though, because I'm thinking that we're going to have like a kinetic piper in the back here, and then have like engines sort of slotted facing downwards. So I definitely want the squeezer and the carpenter either next to each other nearby. We're going to need more than one centrifuge eventually. I'm not going to make more than one right this very second, but it is something we are going to need. Because obviously it can only process one type of comb at a time. I assume it does other things in combs as well, but at this point in time, I'm kind of thinking bees. What do we use? Centrifuge. I don't know. I'm just assuming that it does other things. It might not. It may only be for combs, but I doubt that very much. Policy also, yeah. Combs and propose. Okay. Either way, we are probably going to be quite bee heavy, especially towards the later stages. So there's no harm in having a number of centrifuges set up. You know, that. It makes sense to do so. Let's do it in this corner here. And then we need to get some kinetic pipes, which I think we should have made earlier during the quest of some description. So that opens quests up elsewhere. Where elsewhere? Ah, there we go. So we've done that. Seed oil's not terrible to make. That we need silk from, which is silky polis. So yeah, there's not much. Oh, that's going to get us straight in algae. And that would give us, okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Just trying to work out where we go next. Quartz kinesis pipes, yeah, that'll do. That will do. Yeah, you want to. Quartz transport pipes, block of quartz. Okay, that's a little bit painful, but not terribly. Wooden kinesis pipe. I'm remembering Buildcraft now. It's been like so long since I played Buildcraft, it's unbelievable. Like genuinely, it's been. I don't think I've actually played with it since early Vagrant Chance 3. So we have transport pipes, which is cool. Wooden kinesis pipe. There we go. Dun, 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 dun.